Good morning and welcome to our Monday morning stretch. In today's sequence, we are going to focus on energizing and waking up the entire body through sun salutations. And we're also going to work on moving our mind towards a meditative state. Now, you might ask, how am I going to feel energized yet move my mind into a meditative state at the same time? Well, that's because sun salutations include a series of postures that we flow through in a certain order. And the idea is to start linking your breath with your movement. So when you start to do that, your mind automatically starts to drift. It automatically starts to shift the focus away from any of the distractions that you had going on. And it just starts to draw its attention towards linking the breath through the movement, which I will guide you through. So towards the end of the practice, you're actually going to feel energized because sun salutations are known to sort of get the prana or the breath flowing in the movement in the body, and that causes the body to feel energized. At the same time, because your mind drifts away, you're going to leave this practice feeling a lot more calm. So having said that, let's get started. So let's get started on our hands and knees here. So from here, just press into your hands and we'll move into a few spinal warm-ups. As you inhale, you lift your heart and chest, tailbone lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round and curl. So tuck your tailbone down and under, release your head towards the mat. Inhale, deep breath as you arch your back. Taking your time, going slow with this movement as you're just warming up. Exhale and round. So draw your navel in towards your back body. Try to widen the space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, slowly arch your back. And exhale, round. Now coming into neutral tabletop, you want to extend your right leg back behind you so that you're on the ball of your right foot. Press into that ball of the foot. And then from here, you're going to slowly start to turn your gaze to look towards your right foot. So your gaze turns right and then a tiny bit back to look towards that extended right leg. So this is going to help you feel that stretch along the left side of the body. And then from there, you're going to bring yourself back to neutral, but now you're going to float your right leg up. So we're just trying to activate the core a tiny bit. And then release that foot back down. Soften your right knee on the mat. We'll do that on the other side. So you're going to extend your left leg back behind you now. So you're on the ball of your left foot. Press firmly into the ball of that foot. So trying to stretch the fascia, the arches. And then you're going to turn your gaze left and start to look towards your left toes. And then hold that. Feel that stretch along the right side of your body now. Deep breath still traveling in and out of your body. Turning your gaze back to neutral. And now from here, you're going to float your left leg up. Try to keep your hips squared and level. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Soften that foot back onto the mat. From here, you're going to bring your knees wide. And then you're going to sink your hips back and then release into a child's pose. Now you can either release into a passive child's pose or you can come onto your fingertips. So with your hands instead of your palms flat on the mat, come onto your fingertips, press into those fingertips, and then without actually moving your fingertips, you want to draw them towards your body. So this is activating your upper arms, and you're going to start to feel that as soon as you do it. So now continue to take your deep breaths while you allow those stretches to move across your upper back. And then then from there, slowly pressing into your hands, we're going to come back into a neutral tabletop. And then you're going to tuck your toes under and lift your hips up into your first downward dog. So just pedal out your legs here if you need to. We all need to do a few things here in downward facing dog. Maybe swing your hips from side to side, whatever we need in order to feel comfortable in our pose. You want to draw your lower belly in and back towards the back body. Try to find as much length as you can from your fingertips all the way to your hips, and then from your hips all the way down to your heels. Now from here, as you inhale, look at the space in between your hands, and you're going to slowly walk, step, or jump forward and fold forward. Inhale, arms reach up, fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhaling, reaching up, growing tall. And exhale and fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale and fold again. Inhale, rising all the way up. Fingertips reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhaling, growing tall again. Exhale and fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale and step back into plank. Let's hold our plank for a breath or two. Once again, starting to activate our body. Press into your heels or push your heels towards the back of the room. And then from here, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. So feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Make sure your feet are hip width apart if they weren't already, which they would be in downward facing dog. And then from here, you're going to bend your knees slightly, grab opposite elbows to clasp, and then simply ragdoll yourself from side to side. So just allowing your body to get into every corner, releasing your lower back before we start flowing. And then releasing your hands back down towards the mat, walking back into your plank, and then lowering down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look at the space in between your hands. Walk, step, or jump forward. Fold forward. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, growing tall, fingertips reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhale and step your right foot back. Soften your right knee on the mat. Hands stay on the mat, but as you inhale, your heart lifts, chest lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. And then from there, move forward into plank and flow through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, your right foot steps forward, in between your hands. Soften your left knee on the mat, hands stay on the mat. While you inhale, your heart lifts, your chest lifts, your gaze lifts. Exhale, left foot steps forward to meet the right foot and fold forward. Inhale, growing tall, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart and by your side. Inhaling, once again, fingertips reaching up. And exhale and fold. As you inhale, step that left foot back, soften your left knee on the mat, hands stay on the mat as your heart lifts, your chest lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. From there, moving forward into plank, again flowing through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now step your left foot forward in between your hands. Soften your right knee on the mat. Hands stay on the mat as your heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward to meet the left foot and fold forward. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then rise again. As you grow tall, arms reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower down through your choice of vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look at the space in between your hands. You're going to walk, step, or jump forward and fold forward. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice the prana, the breath, and the energy flowing through your entire body. Take notice of how awake your body feels. And take notice of how you may have actually allowed your mind to drift away from the thoughts and move into guiding it and connecting your breath with your movement. Bringing your thumb to your third eye. Namaste.